Welcome back to another Spirit Island video. In this video, we're going to be doing some Lightning Panda into England 6. Now, hopefully, we can generate enough fear before England kills us, because that is a real concern. Eventually, England will generate so many actions, especially in Stage 2, that we cannot keep up. So let's see how that works. I am feeling pretty lucky. Hopefully, we can get that zero-cost fire, because that's what's most important on the Spirit as our first draft. Okay. Starting explore is jungle. And okay, so I like to G2 starting. Placing the sacred site, we're going to put it in A4. There we go. And we'll take the blight to scale on A8. We're going to prioritize saving our coast. We're going to not play any cards. This is the standard lightning opening. There we go. Okay. Explore is mountain. All right. So build, explore, explore. Time passes. And G2 again, bottom track. And I want to put my presence, we're going to put it over here in A6, I think. Because we have a solution for my A3, and then we'll kill the town here in A6. And then we'll try to possibly save my A1. And we're going to be playing these three cards. Harbingers, Lightning's Boon, and Shatter Homestead. When you play these three cards, you also hit your innates. We're going to be using our innate fast for 2 fear, adding a strife. We're going to add that strife over here to my A3. And then I'm going to be using Harbinger's fast, 1 fear, and I'm going to push this Dahan out of my A2 into my A1. I want to save the Dahan from dying to Grim Toll. See what that Explorer is. Promising farmland, yikes. Added beast to a land with towns, and Dahan defend. Jungle Ravage. Let's take that first blight here on A8. Build mountains, and the Explorer is sands, and one of these has to be a town. We'll put the Explorer on A4, and we'll put the town on A7, and this is where we're hoping to get that 0 fire so that we can double strife my A7. We have Shatter Homestead, 2 fear, killing that town here on A6. Now, I have a very interesting idea. So what I actually could do is kill the town on A2, and that will stop a build on A3. Maybe that's the play instead. And then I can use Harbingers to push the Dahan here, and I can strife the A6. Now, the big negative to this is... What is the negative to this play? The negative is I won't be able to clear out my A1. I still think I do it, actually, because I can get really far ahead on my A3, stopping a build there. Yeah. Let's G1 Reclaim. Get a miner, and we'll be playing these 3 cards again, and we're looking for that 0-cost fire, and we did not get it. So now we need to change up our plan. Now we did get a nice drift down. We also got Elemental Boon, so I could use Elemental Boon as that perfect fire card. And because it's not 0, it means I can play it once before I run out of energy. Now, I mean, Sucking Ooze is another really interesting pick here, as it just doubles down on the Fear win con. Yeah, if I had the 0 fire, I'd be able to double strife here. I think it's either Sucking Ooze or Drift Down. So the Defend 4 is really nice for this land at A7. But I think it's Sucking Ooze, because I can do Sucking Ooze here. We're just trying to get as much fear as possible. That's how we win the game. So Sucking Ooze, we're going to go 2 fear. We're going to isolate the sands here. I'm hoping we get like a Explorer remove. We're going to use Harbingers, 1 fear, and we're going to push this Dahan into my A6. And we're going to use Pandemonium, 2 more fear, adding a strife into this mountain. And we'll have Shatter for the slow, and we're still hoping to get that 0 fire so I can double strife my A7. Let's see what it gets. Um, what is this? Stage 2, great. So actually +1 damage. Oh no. Um, yeah, this increasing aggression is brutal. We do get to add that disease now, but we are taking 2 blight here. Let's see if we can stop that. Removes an explorer or town from land with beasts. Now, do we get saved? Let's see it. Ah, so we could. It sucks that increasing aggression happened here because we could remove the explorer, stopping the blight there, or we could remove this explorer, stopping the build. So our plan to isolate the land would have worked. It's just we have to stop the blight here. We can't go blighted. So jungle build, mountain ravage, sands build. God, it feels so sad because like we played around it too. At least the isolate still mattered because it stops another build here. And we have to build it to escalate. We're going to escalate over here into my A8. We have Shatter Homestead, Two Fear. Take out that town. Oh, and this town should have died as well. There we go. And actually, this isolate's going to come in handy. Well, maybe I actually kill the town here instead. Because I can isolate it next turn. You know, actually, I kill the town like this. Because I think we want to use the isolate next turn again. So G1 reclaim. Get a miner. Still looking for the zero fire, which we did get with Seer Anger, which is really nice. Scour the land is pretty solid too. Destroy a bunch of towns fast. Add Blight. Now, the Blight add isn't as scary because we're going to be going Blighted regardless. I still think we play these 4 cards because Sucking Ooze is getting us 2 fear and it isolates, and that's going to still solve this land for us. I think I pick up Seer Anger for later in the game so that I can start maxing out that innate easier. Sucking Ooze, 2 fear, isolate. Oops, take Lightning's Boon, Harbinger's fast, 1 fear, push the Dahan. Shatter Homestead, 2 fear, kill the town, and Pandemonium, 2 fear, add that strife to the city. And we can, we're trading here, trading here. I think things are pretty good. We're going to skip the build. Unfortunately, it will build Ravage, which is a very big weakness to playing Pandemonium, is because all of our stuff is with Strife and not Defend, and Defend is stronger than Strife effects. We are not blighting, so this is also going to be painful because this is going to add a town to my A7 invested. Now, the good news is we do get to add a Dahan, so we can add that Dahan over here to my A7. 2 Terror 2s, Angry Mobs does nothing, and Sacred Site Energy does something though. So 2 energy for Sacred Site Energy. Mountain, build, build, build. Sacred Site Energy is actually, that's massive. Sands Ravage, dead. Kill the city. Oh, and the Explorer. We did not blight, we have to add a town. Then Sands build. Yes, this land's going to get out of hand really quickly. And the Explore is Wetlands with an escalation. And we're going to choose to, actually, no, we have to build over here into this jungle. So we'll likely take the blight here. It does suck that I don't get the fear off Sucking Ooze. Let's G1 reclaim again. And I could get a major. I'm going to stick with miners just because our energy budget. We did get a fire air. We did get monsters as well. I'm just thinking of ways to get enough fear. We got the fire moon, which is also really, really powerful. Hmm. If I could double strife this, how greedy do I want to be? So if I double strife, then I can't play Second Ooze. I could do Sucking Ooze here. destroy this. This is just going to get massacred, but I think that's okay. So I think we do Sucking Ooze, Shatter Homestead. I need 2 more Fire Air, or I guess we could do Sear Anger. Because next turn, yeah, unfortunately we need a Fire Air to hit that tier 2 of Pandemonium. So I mean, I could do Swarming Wasps. I really want a G2 again next turn. I think next turn is my off turn. I am actually able to play Raging Storm next turn, which is funny. Do Swarming Wasps here. So Swarming Wasps, I get to add a beast. Let's make these yellow. So they're lightning beasts. Go. I'm trying to think before I even dig deeper here. I mean, Unquenchable gives us the Fire Moon, so we can. No, but we already have the Moon with Sucking Ooze, so we don't need it. I'm just debating if I want to grab Here There Be Monsters, as this is a way to get a lot of fear, but I have to choose Inland. I mean, but it's very strong. I think I just grab the Fire Air here, because now I have a Beast ad, so maybe I can get like Defended Lands with Beasts. Sucking Ooze, 2 fear, Isolate. Shatter Homestead, 2 fear, kill the town. Pandemonium, 2 fear. I think we strife here. I could strife up here, but I mean, the odds of this getting saved is so low. I have what, 1 fear card. I mean, I can strife stricken it. Maybe that's what I do. It's just next turn. It's like the odds of this getting saved is so low. Plus, wetlands is going to be a problem next turn. And it looks like I have to reclaim anyway. I think we risk it. It's stricken. Add a disease to the land with the most buildings. Nice. We have strip the land bare. Whelp. Towns do extra damage. Sure. Story and season. We get an energy and reclaim a card. See what that fear card is. Defend 2. We're actually really close. We're still going blighted though. So Sands build. And Sands Ravage. So each of these is doing 6 damage, -2, so 4 damage, killing the Dahan, blighting the land. And let's flip this. Remove a presence and a town. Remove that presence, and we will remove this town. And then this triggers remove the Explorer town from a land matching or Ravage. Actually, we'll remove the town. Oops. Remove the town from the jungle instead. That strife should be removed as well. Okay. Wetland build. Build. Explore is mountain. And I think I have to take this turn. I'm taking the extra blight. I think that's okay. We have to escalate here into this mountain. Or into that jungle. We use Sear Anger to add a Badlands. We'll add it over here to A1. Okay, do a G1 reclaim again here. I think it, actually, no, I think we do. I can solve this. I'm trying to figure out, do I want a G1 reclaim or do I want a G2 to get to 6th place for next turn? I think we take the blight here, and then I think we're okay. I think we G2. I think this is the turn, or off turn. We'll put the sacred sites back over here into E7. It does suck I have to play these cards. They're so clunky. Raging Storm. Actually, we could put the Badlands here. Pandemonium, 2 fear, add a strife. Harbingers, 1 fear, push the Dahan in. Raging Storm, 1 damage, and that takes 2 damage. So there's 1 damage left on that town. Maybe I was supposed to put the beast here because then I would have been able to play around beast damage, but I was hoping for the token defend. So we get each beast destroys and explore buildings have. Oh no, we're actually blighted. Add a blight or destroy 2 presence. Destroy 2 presence. I think destroy 2 presence. I think we're going to be cutting it really close with the blight budget, so let's destroy 2 presence. Add a Dahan to a coastal land. Your card, 1 damage per Dahan. Sands build. Wetland Ravage. Mountain build. Explorers Coasts. And we have a couple turns left before we're dead. I think we have 2 turns or 3. So we need to get enough fear to fear the game out. Now we are unlocked now. So this is it. We need enough fear. And we're starting off strong with Portents as another just monster fear card. Weep is another good one. Let's see what cards we want to play. I really wanted to defend here. We did not get it. So cards we want to play. That. Sucking Ooze. Lightning's Boon. Let's see, we play this. That's another. What's the problem with this? We have too much air, not enough fire, because we can't play 2 off elements. So only one of these can be played. So it's not Portents, it's actually Weep here. Because now I can max out that innate, or almost max it out. Oops, what did I just lose? Wasps. Okay, and I think this is what we have to lock in, and this is gonna be a tough one. Tough for sure. So let's do, oh, and actually Swarming Wasps is very strong here. So we Wasps, push this Explorer out into the sands. Before we do that, we use Sucking Ooze. 2 fear. Isolating the land. And we're going to use the innate here. Fast. 7 fear. We could add 3 strife over to my A1, to the city, to the town, and to the explorer. I think we have use Shatter Fast, 2 fear, kill that town. And do I weep here? Weep for 3 fear. We gotta be careful. I mean, there's cards that kill us here. I mean, it's. I think we do everything we can here. So we use Harbingers fast to push 2 Dahan into this land. And then we use Weep fast. 1, 2, 3. And we push out this Explorer. Push it over here to the mountain, possibly getting stricken. So we lose to the card that, actually, I don't even think that card is available. I was thinking of the one that ignores Strife. Yes, so we're taking the Blight here. The problem is this land, the follow-up, because it's going to build Ravage, and we don't have a defend for it. We'll have an answer to the jungle. I think if we can just draft a single answer for this land, I think we're okay. Let's see what it is. Sacred Sites under... Oh, we got Beast Prowl. 1, 2, 1, 2. Push the Beast. Sacred Sites under threat. We have 5 fire. We have 2 Sacred Sites. We just discard Raging Storm. This is paid for. We get to do 2 damage in each land. 2 damage. We'll do 2 damage there. And do we get a minor? We do not, because we don't have Fort Han. Bunch of tier 3s. Scapegoats destroy all explorers and lands with buildings. And then each city destroys a town. Dead. That was pretty good. Oh, and that should have died as well. Fear cards. Add a strife to a land at least 2 invaders. Each invader deals with stripe deals damage. Okay, so we'll add a strife over to this city here, killing a town. Gets another fear card. Next one. I think this wins this the game. Skip the next normal build. Removes an invader from a land with 2 or fewer. Get rid of that so that we don't blight. Gather some stuff into coastlands. Defend 4. Don't think we want to do that. Wetland build. I think that won us the game there. Mountain Ravage. Coast build. Build. Oh, actually, we're skipping that coast build. Explore is mountain wetland. Yeah, we do just win here. Time passes. G1 reclaim again. And I believe we just run back. Exact same hand of cards. Does not matter what we pick here. Sucking Ooze, 2 fear, and then use that Maxinate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. And I get another 3 fear from Weep. So very solid, very close game with Lightning. Some things that went well for us. I mean, this Sucking Ooze did so much work, so I'm very glad we picked it up. Lots of fear over the course of the entire game. Let me look back at, because I think that was our first draft, right? Yes, it was, because we were debating between these cards and as well as that defend, I believe, and I ended up picking that up. So I'm very happy that it worked out. Events that, let's see how the events looked. The increasing aggression was very painful, though we did get a little bit lucky. Invested was brutal as it added an extra building on a 7. Strip the land, didn't do anything. Yeah, man, this was a very solid game. I really enjoyed it. I mean, Lightning games get very repetitive after a while, just because it's the typical build, and then you try to find in the mid game a way to jump to that 6 plays such that you can fully unlock the innate. But still was very satisfying. If you like this video, like, subscribe for more content. I'll see you guys in the next video.